Hi, today we're going to talk about BVS, the learning management software program that we use here at Proponent Federal Credit Union. Within BVS, we take care of our annual compliance courses, acknowledge our IT policies, as well as register and sign up for any instructor-led courses that we may offer, and our newly introduced product knowledge training sessions. So if you're watching this video, it means that you're a new employee here at Proponent, and I want to welcome you aboard and wish you the best of luck. So let's get started. Open up your email and look for an email from BVS Assignments with the subject line of Classroom Training Course Assignment. In this email, it's going to give you a little overview of BVS as well as your login information. Click on the link to bvs.com. Once the page opens, you're going to click on the orange sign in button in the top right hand corner. The institution ID is PRO07110, which stands for Proponent and the Nutley zip code. Hit submit. Your user ID is going to be your first initial and your last name, all in lower cases. Hopefully you know how to spell your last name. I don't. And then you're going to go ahead and the password is going to be a temporary password that we assign to you. Shh, don't tell anybody, but it's the word password with a capital P. Hit submit. The system's going to ask you, first and foremost, you're going to look down at the bottom and asks if you want to save the password. We never save passwords, so click not for this site. And then you're going to go ahead and enter in your new password that you're going to use whenever you access the system. Once you enter in the right password, you're going to hit OK, and it's going to force you to log in once again. So again, use your first initial and your last name, and then the password that you selected. So here's BVS. There's several tiles that are on your landing page. The first one under My Assignments tells you how many assignments you need to complete. Don't freak out, it's 22, but a lot of them are quick and easy. The My Transcripts is where you can go back and look at any courses that you have completed. And the past due assignments, those are the ones that you're a little tardy on and you're going to probably want to address as soon as possible. So let's click on My Assignments. In the My Assignments section, there's going to be 3 types of courses that we have in this for you to complete. Anything that has a course ID number, that's going to be one of those compliance courses, and I'm not going to lie, those might be a little bit tougher to take and take a little bit more time. Anything that has a 2017 and a description next to it are going to be our IT policies. And then the last one that we're going to talk about is going to be your instructor-led courses, which will just have a course name. And you'll know that they're instructor-led because you'll see a class sign-up button next to it. When you click on the class sign-up, if we have any sessions available, they would be listed the date and time, and you would register for the class here. Of course, you're going to want to speak with your manager before signing up for a class, just to make sure that it works with the schedule for your team. So let's go ahead and hit exit and go back to the courses that are assigned to you. The first one that we're going to look at today is we're going to look at the acknowledgement course. So go ahead and look for acknowledgement 01, BVS training procedures, and click on the link for that one. So when you open up a class, it's going to give you a description of the class itself. And then you're going to go over into the left toolbar and choose Start Course. Every class gives you the option of taking a full course where you're going to read the information on the subject and then take the final exam at the end. Or if you feel pretty comfortable with the subject matter, you can go ahead and take the test without going through the course information, and that would be by choosing the custom test option. I'm going to choose full course. So now we're in the course for the acknowledgement course. When you get it, you're going to read through here. The arrow button will take you onto other pages within the course. Oh, this is telling me that I've reached the end of this course, so I'm going to click OK. And I go down to the bottom left-hand corner and click on Quit to take the final exam. So now I'm back at that main overview page, but now I have the final exam option. So when you're taking a final exam for a course, you actually get 3 attempts to score 85% or higher. I really better concentrate on this one because I have only 1 question. So it's going to be a 0 or a 100%. So I think we're ready. Let's click on the forward arrow to take this test. Oh, of course I'm going to agree and understand the BVS compliance training procedures and agree to comply with them. So, and there's only 1 option, so I guess it's a yes. I'm gonna hit the forward option. You're always gonna have a pop-up box that asks you if you're ready to submit your questions for grading. I'm gonna hit OK. Let's see what happens. 100%. Woohoo! Well, you don't need to access the certificate because all the information is stored within BVS itself. So I'm going to go down to the bottom left-hand corner and hit quit. And now that I've completed the acknowledgement course, I'm going to hit quit again. That's 1 less course we have to complete. The next one we're going to talk about is going to be an IT policy course. So I'm going to choose the 2017 Clean Desk course, and I'm going to click on the link for that particular item. So again, it's going to give you an overview of the course. I'm going to hit Start Course. This one's a little bit different from the acknowledgement course because this one has the policy built into the description, the pages. So you're going to click here to actually read the Clean Desk policy. You're going to go through all 4 pages of the policy. And you're going to cover this information again when you meet with our security team for training with them. Now that I've reached the end of the information, I'm going to close out that window. And I'm going to hit the forward button. And I reached the end of this course again. So I'm going to hit OK and hit quit. One more time, I'm going to take that final exam. I'm going to move forward again with my 1 question exam. Oh, this one I have an option. So I have a 50-50 chance of getting it right. So yes, I have read and understand the proponent's Clean Desk policy. So I'm going to choose yes and move on. And I'm ready to submit my answers for grading. 1 more 100%. Whew! Okay, let's move on. I'm done with this one, so I'm going to hit quit. And now we're going to talk about the last type of course, which again is the actual true compliance courses. So that's again going to be anything with the a number next to it. So if I choose course 236, Lending and Housing Fairness, here it's going to give you an overview, a detailed overview of what's going to be included in the course itself. If I choose lesson topics from the left toolbar, it's going to give a high-level overview of just subject matter. And the time management button will give you a rough estimate as to how long this particular course should take. Again, this is all based on your abilities, so take your time, go through, take as long or as quick as you need, and really understand the information. So I'm going to click on Start Course. Again, we have the option of full course or taking the test. I'm going to hit full course. In the sessions itself, it's going to give you a lot of features. So it's going to have a lot of information bars that you'll click on. Some will have blue hyperlinks. Follow through and it'll give you that information. There's also some quick little tests as you go through just to see how you're progressing through the course. If you want to see how far along you are, you're going to click on the Show Contents and it'll show you what you've completed so far. If that's distracting, you could click on Hide Contents and then continue moving on. If I hit Quit Now and log out, I could always come back in and click on this course again. And when I hit the Start Course button, it's going to pick up where I left off, or I have the option of starting all over again. So you can quit at any time that you're in the tutorial part. When you're in the final exam stage, though, however, you cannot quit in the middle of a test. So I'm going to quit that, and I'm going to go back to the main page that lists all the course, and then my dashboard. And since we've completed a couple assignments, we're down to 20. So throughout training, you're going to be given some time to complete the BVS courses. The first class session that you're going to take is going to be the Product Knowledge Deposit course. and more information will come on in an email to you on how to take that course and when. Good luck, and I'll be talking to you soon.